person who has been out with injury all season long. First serve will be on the side of Megan Dizon and James Ignatowich.
New Vulcan ball, game one.
Game one upon us now. And Megan Dizon making a wardrobe change. Getting a little bit warmer, though still in the 60s.
New Vulcan ball, game one, time in 0-0-2. Side out. 0-0-1.
Ooh, Ben
Second
goes
serve.
wild with the backhand roll.
0-0-2. Point.
Heavy drive
1-0-2.
opens up the scoring for the world number one, Waters and Johns. That's
Point.
deep for Dizon. High pressure on the serve of Ben Johns.
2-0-2. Side out.
Good eye.
0-2-1. Point.
A dipping third from Megan Dizon. Well placed shot. Waters couldn't
1-2-1.
handle it.
Second serve. 1-2-2.
Oh, Megan Dizon was punished for the choice, but a fault was called on Ben Johns on the push-off. So it worked out. Send up a prayer for that one.
2-2-2.
He's not going to question it.
It's the one thing the referees are looking for specifically, so usually wise not to
2-2-1.
waste a challenge on it. Waters and Johns get the serve back.
That was close.
Left side Waters.
Nice.
Point.
Of course, on that fault, if he's to drag his foot outside of the kitchen, he would
3,
technically
2,
be
1.
leaving the ground from outside of the kitchen and thus reestablishing. But that's not what the ref saw. Ooh, love that two-handed cross court. Oh, and the follow-up from Anna Lee.
Inside out, right to the ankles of James Ignatowich.
4-2-1.
Oh. All defense for Waters and Johns. That one's well deep.
4-2-2.
So much pressure and offense on the side of Ignatowich and Dizon. Ooh, just barely missing. It was close, though, for Dizon. You can feel on the side of Dizon and Ignatowich they want to be full attack. Against these two, you have to be aggressive.
5-2-2.
No fully identified winning formula against them yet. Oh, what a deflection from Ignatowich. Threw his paddle out successfully.
Yeah, incredible hands. That'll definitely be part of the winning
2-5-1.
formula. Megan Dizon, a couple unforced errors so far. If she can close that up, keep giving James those opportunities.
Second serve.
And that's what makes Ben and Annalie so good, is they're both the setup guy, they're both the put away guy.
2-5-2.
Or gal.
Wow.
Side out.
Good night from Ben Johns. Blunt force trauma on that shot. Ball back on the side of Waters and Johns.
5-2-1. Second serve.
Yeah, and if you've been joining us all day, you'll notice the
5-2-2.
transition to the 3S Yola paddle for Ben Johns from his
Point.
original Hyperion. Looks like he prefers the 3S in mixed doubles.
6-2-2.
Yeah, it's an interesting note.
Lovely drop.
Side out.
Why do you think you might want a more forceful paddle in that situation?
Well, I could speculate, but I'm sure there's really good reasons that'll come from him. But, you know, maybe,
2-6-1.
you know, he's able to
Point.
Nice
attack the
drive.
mixed team a little bit better with it, bring it to the girl a little bit better. Personal preference.
3-6-1.
I'll ask him in the interview. No, I probably won't.
Just deep on the return of Ben Johns, asking Annalie Waters if she
Can't make a
saw
call.
it.
Can you make a call?
Mary Namey also confirming she could not make the call. I thought live, I saw it deep as well. Oh, a sitter missed for Ignatowich. All that work done for nothing. And them on the
4-6-2.
ropes, too. Another look.
Can't miss that, huh?
Vulnerable spot for Ben Johns.
Amazing point.
Side out.
And then the ball goes back to Waters and Johns.
A couple of the resets that Ben had in that previous point.
6-4-1.
Another reason it makes him the best player in the world.
Point.
Heavy drive down the line to Dizon. 7-4 lead for Waters and
Timeout
Johns.
receiver.
Season
7-4-1.
with different partners.
Second serve.
Well played by James Ignatowich.
It's a good spot on most,
7-4-2.
not on James.
Heavy drive. Dizon had a handle on it, but threw it into the net.
8-4-2. Side out. 4-8-1. Second serve.
Such force from Ben Johns. Earns the second
4-8-2.
serve. One more side out to go. Ooh.
It's in.
Oh my.
Whoa, backhand. Closes.
Stop it, James Ignatowich with the backhand point of his life. Yeah, check that paddle out. Might be delaminated up to that point, just kidding.
5-8-2.
Yeah, it might have looked like Ben left that for Annalie, but he might have left it to leave it as it might have been going out. So
Side out.
great exchange.
Is that a new rendition of the Selkirk paddle, too, that I'm seeing?
It's a new Selkirk paddle, yes. And Parento was wielding the same one in her singles. It's a great observation. It's something we'll have to look into. Selkirk sneak peek.
Waters with the paddle tech. Megan Dizon with the Proton. Give love to all the paddles on the courts.
Absolutely. Great paddles.
Point.
The Annalee Waters paddle
Game
tech
point.
signature paddle is definitely one of the best paddles out there,
10-5-1.
if I'm not mistaken.
Game point
Oh,
for
pardon me.
Waters and Johns.
Second serve. Game point.
Game point number 2.
10-5-2.
Ooh,
Point game, 11-5.
nice return. And Annalee Waters and Ben Johns walk away with games. Has 57
Ball, game 2,
overall.
time in, 0-0-2.
Game 2 upon us now.
Side out.
Man, oh man, oh man.
0-0-1. Second serve.
It's
Game-
third for Dizon.
Game 2, we got Annalee and Ben Johns. Ben Johns
0-0-2.
with a different looking paddle here, the one that Stackshard may have used in his singles match. Might have
Yeah,
got some,
right.
some confidence going into game 2. Is going to try the new equipment. Some field testing.
0-0-1.
Right, it's different than what he used in singles, so something to keep an eye
Second
on.
serve. 0-0-2. Side out.
Empty trip again for Waters and Johns. Good hold for Dizon and Ignatowich.
0-0-1.
Decent look at that new paddle. Keep an eye on Yola for all the
Second
updates.
serve.
Dizon opts to drive it into the forehand side of Ben Johns. Couldn't be cleaned up by James
0-0-2.
Ignatowich. Second serve now.
Side out. Zero, 0-1. Point.
Play by Ben Johns. They open up the scoring in game 2. Feels like a slower start than
1-0-1.
usual for these two. Could possibly be the paddle or the lengthy nature of the season. Waters goes off. Explosive offensive play. 2-0 lead, Waters and Johns.
And all of it set up from that lovely cross court from Ben.
2-0-1.
Oh,
Second serve.
Waters had leverage even though she was in the transition area. Just went away with it.
2-0-2.
Ernie defended, just not for point.
Side out.
Missed contact for Ben Johns.
0-2-1.
And
Second
can't
serve.
go there. Not a lot of openings against Waters and Johns, but certainly not high to the forehand.
0-2-2.
Nice spot for Ben Johns.
Side out.
Splits the defenders. Hits it home, side out.
2-0-1. Second serve.
Ignatowich, that backhand counter's been nasty all match. Add another to the highlight reel.
2-0-2.
Ball finds its way to the no-no zone.
Side out.
James Ignatowich.
Zero, 2-1. Point. One, 2-1.
And Dizon creeps in, strikes one through, and Lee Waters should tie it at 2.
2-2-1. Point.
And a miss from Ben Johns. Waters looking over to the bench, maybe thinking about a timeout
3-2-1.
here shortly. She doesn't hesitate as Dizon and Ignatowich take the lead. Not gonna miss
serve.
the second pop-up chance at the forehand.
3-2-2.
One more trying to gain leverage here for Dizon Ignatowich.
Nice.
Side out.
Our first Ernie look from Ben Johns. Flawless. Ernie, of
2-3-1.
course, when you jump the corner of the non-volley zone, which is extremely advantageous and legal.
And Lee Waters hunting off the tape. It goes wide. Second server, second try to tie it at 3.
2-3-2.
That's deep
Point.
for Dizon, trying to pull these offensive monsters off the kitchen.
3-3-2. Side out. Three, 3-1.
Oh, Miss Cernery almost recovered
Second
it
serve.
for Ignatowich.
That ball was unearnable from Annalie Waters.
Smart. Way to keep it out of harm's way for Waters.
3-3-2. Side out.
Big swing.
3-3-1.
I don't want to like bring up the commentators jinx or what have you, but it
Point.
needs to be acknowledged how very little Annalie Waters misses a dink.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, I think we're
Timeout
really good point.
receivers.
we're in
4-3-1.
game 2, and I don't believe she's missed a single one. A dink.
It's one of those shot pain. Ben Johns and Annalie Waters continue their role here in game 2. Looking to clean it up. What a get from Dizon. Waters knocks home the Ernie from the left.
A whole new look. Annalie Waters on that left side.
5-3-1.
Earning the first straight up ding from Megan Dizon.
Second serve. Five, 3-2. Point.
Unforgiving pressure from Ignatowich, just overcooks it deep.
6-3-2.
Another point from Waters and Johns.
Oh,
ATP, crispy match every point. You're playing for something. Playing to earn those points.
Side out.
Missed reset from Waters. Dizon and Ignatowich get the ball back. But there are bonus points essentially for all the players that
3-7-1.
qualified to get to the final. No other pro on tour gets the chance to collect valuable standing points for next season.
Point.
Helps with the seeding. Helps in a lot of ways. The
4-7-1.
long schedule ahead in 2025. Oh,
Point.
and Johnson self to
huge.
denied. It's a 1-point game again. Dizon and Ignatowich knocking on the door.
6-7-1. Point.
And a drop from Waters. Ben Johns couldn't handle it though. Megan Dizon attacking off the bounce.
7-7-1.
Oh, man.
Second serve, second chance to steal the lead on Waters and Johns
7-7-2.
here.
That one wasn't as high as the other ones, but certainly one he shouldn't have missed. It's his third quote-unquote checkmate ball that he's missed this match. Better both than neither. Pressurized.
Oh my! Megan Dizon thinks she hits a winner, and then Annalie Waters does that? You've got to be kidding me. Look at it again.
It's even better than the last one.
7-7-1.
She's running backwards.
Out
for
wide,
this.
cranked it. What a shot.
And watched it all the way.
That's demoralizing. What can you do if she gets that ball back?
Eight, 7-1. Second serve. Eight, 7-2. Side out.
James brings it to Ben in 2 missed thirds for side out.
Yeah, rare sight to see.
7-8-1.
1 point to speak for Waters and Johns. That rotation.
Second
Great
serve.
setup by Waters, cleaned up by Ben Johns. That was a heavy serve to get back over from Annalie Waters. It's always a fun dynamic for me to watch these females hang with some of the best servers in the game on the
7-8-2.
men's side. Not an easy feat.
Yeah, pickleball mixed doubles hits different for sure. Yikes.
Side out.
Quick sign out from Waters and Johns.
Eight, 7-1.
ATP Quickly 3 for 3. ALW. What a shot.
And they just keep getting better. James doesn't even have a play on this ball just yet. It's so low, so well executed.
Oh, Megan was there on the counter. Had a wide open alley down the line. Waters and Johns take back a match point. Great play by James Ignatowich. Had to earn it. That backhand is lethal. He proved why there.
Match point.
1 match point saved. Second match point on the side of Johns and Waters.
Side out.
James Ignatowich throws it down to save the second match point in this mixed doubles match.
7-10-1.
Electric hold. All of it on that serve. Oh, and the drop is missed.
Second serve.
They can still make a run of it here.
7-10-2.
Oh, no.
Side out.
Unfortunate missed opportunity for Dizon and Ignatowich after working so hard to stave off 2 match points. Match point number 3 here.
Point game match, 11-7.
Missing for Dizon, and Waters and Johns out the door. Annalie Waters and Ben Johns. Ben, final event of the season for you in San Clemente, one of your favorite places to be. What are you most excited about this tournament, playing alongside your partner there, Annalie Waters?
Yeah, I mean, nice to be competing again. I think it's been 3 weeks or so for me. So, yeah, just happy to be back on court and looking to get some wins.
Well, you guys certainly seem to be having fun out there. Annalie Waters, you're still having a good time with this guy out there? What is going on?
Yeah, I am. I was just having a good time with my ATPs. It didn't matter who I was playing with. I was going to be having fun in the second game. But no, I feel like playing with Ben is so cool because I feel like every match we have a new strategy or we're hitting different shots and I never know what he's going to do and I don't think he really knows what I'm going to do. So we kind of keep things interesting even though we've been playing together for so many years now. I don't think we've ever had one match that's been the same.
Nice.
That's so true. And that first ATP you hit was absolute insanity. We're playing it back on the screen right now. And Ben, Rob made an observation. He's switching around paddles a little bit with singles and mixed. What's going into that decision right now for you?
Yeah, I've been using the same paddle for singles for a long time. Made the switch to the 3S for doubles and mixed doubles in August or maybe September, something like that. And yeah, it's just based on kind of game style. With singles, it's a lot of drops and rolls and that kind of thing, and that's kind of what that paddle is meant for. So yeah, it's just kind of different strategies demand different needs.
Love it. Well, congratulations, you two, on another dominant performance. We're going to step aside for just a moment, but coming up next, it's the other pool in action.